Welcome to another episode of Ikezy Talks Spot. Honestly, I am so mad. Let's just get straight into it. Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. I'm so pissed right now. I'm so angry because what the hell was that performance? And I don't care. Anybody can say that I'm overreacting, I'm being reactionary. I do not care. Because time and time and time again, we've found ourselves in this position where we could have increased or gained a much better advantage on Man City, and every single time we do not capitalize. It is becoming worrisome. What is wrong with the mentality of this team? At times, they just make me look like they don't know what the stakes are. Like, you guys have come second 3 years in a row. Aren't you tired? And I don't care for anybody saying that I'm overreacting. Oh, we are 6 7 points. Okay, I actually don't freaking care because we know the team that Man City is. Once they're able to pick up their form, they can go on that crazy run. We are still going to drop points. So why not pick up the points when we can? Why not? I don't think there was anything wrong with the tactics today. I think certain players just decided not to show up. And I'm going to call out Odegaard, Martin Odegaard. You did not justify your reason for being in the starting lineup today. You did not. From the first half, as a captain, you are supposed to set the tone. You knew that Man City lost. You know that you've been in this position before. You know that going to Nottingham Forest is always a tricky fixture because we've lost, there in recent times, especially when we're also going for the title. You should have stood up and delivered the captain performance for us. But no, you did not. Every single minute on the ball, you were bullied off the ball. You could not make a pass forward. You just were lackadaisical. And you call yourself the captain of this football club. Look at Declan Rice. Look at the performance he gave today. Can't you do the same? You did not justify your reason for being in the starting lineup. Eze should have started. And if I see Odegaard starting against Inter Milan, I'm going to lose it because you did not justify. It doesn't make any sense. And that's the thing. As a captain, the energy that you transmit would affect the team. I watched the the Manchester United versus Man City game. We all saw the performance that Bruno gave. Yes, it doesn't look like they are playing for anything. They are just playing for pride at this point. But it's a big game. They are playing Man City. They have to win, and they did. Look at the performance. You lead as the captain. You make things happen. You drive the team forward. But you're just playing. They would kick him off the ball. Elliot Anderson is bullying you off the ball, and you are the captain. Don't you know that the energy that you transmit is going to affect the others? That is why you are the captain. They're looking up to you on the pitch. For 45 minutes in the first half, he did nothing. He was absent. There was a particular time in the game I was like, where is this guy? For like 10 minutes, he was almost like he was hiding from the ball. Time and time and time and time again. You can say that I'm reacting, I don't care. I'm an Arsenal fan. I've been in this situation before in the past, and I recognize patterns when I see it. If Ateta doesn't correct this thing, trust me, it would affect us. We have a big game coming up against Manchester United next weekend. What's the guarantee that we're going to win that game? You had the chance to go on a 9 point gap, give a 9 point gap to Man City today. You did not capitalize. Now, if you play next week and you lose to my Man or you draw, Man City gains back that point. So, what's not the point of all of this? What's the point of the whole thing? You're supposed to be on it. You are supposed to be on it. And Ateta, this is also a sign for you to actually look at the players that you have on the bench. Some of them are deserving of starting than some of the players that started today. Yes, Timbada was a terrible performance for me today. You could not do the basics. Simple passes, you could not do it. Ben White, I've seen you play better. You could have done so much better today. I'm not even going to talk about that Martinelli boy because I don't understand why you're missing that kind of chance. Eh? But I would always say it all started from Odegaard. When I started watching that game and I saw his body language, I saw the way he was playing as a captain. You're not trying to lead the team. You're not trying to drive and ginger the team to gain that point. That is massive. Nottingham Forest away is always a tricky fixture. You just came and turned up like it's a normal day. Come on. How do you want to be champions if you have attitude and mentality like that? You cannot. You cannot. And the team is only as good as the head of the team. I've said it before on one of my episodes. I think Declan Rice should be captain. There has to be that shift. See, it is hard, but there has to be that shift. There has to be that shift. It is so bad. In the game against Portsmouth, and this is where I realized that Odegaard being captain can actually be dangerous to this football club. In the game against Portsmouth, there was a particular pass that he had. It was at the edge of the box. Merino was the better option. He could have given that pass to Merino, but he chose to give it to Havertz, the more difficult option. Why didn't he give Merino that pass? Why did he give Havertz? Him and Havertz are best friends. As the captain of a football club, you are not supposed to be favoring your friend on the pitch compared to the better solution. I don't care if we were leading 10-0. It speaks to your mentality as a person and as a captain. You cannot continue to be doing this. Some people will say, oh, but it's just his first bad game of the season. He has been playing well. He has been doing this. I'm not going to praise you for doing your job, for doing the basics. You've not been phenomenal. Last season, how many assists did you give me? You are supposed to be the creative player. 2 seasons ago, how many assists did you give me? I'm not going to praise you because you are giving me the bare minimum. I will not. But in games like this, when you're actually supposed to turn up, you are supposed to turn up as a captain and you failed. And you should be called out rightly so. And I'm calling out every single player that did not turn up today. Aren't you guys tired? Aren't you guys tired? Are you not tired? If you bottle this thing, I'm telling you, Arsenal, just players, if you bottle it, you'll be shocked. You guys have no credit in the bank. Whatever happens at the end of the season, disband everybody. Yes, I've said it. I'm too angry, honestly. Disband everybody. You have to correct it. Next weekend against Manchester United. I don't want to see this disgusting performance. I don't want to see this kind of performance ever again till the season ends. I do not want to see it. If I see this performance, why? Every year. Are you not tired of coming second? Are you not tired? Nottingham Forest. They are freaking 17th in the league, 22 points. They have been terrible at home. They have one of the worst home records. But it's always a problem when Arsenal comes around. Why? I don't even know. I honestly, I think Mikel Merino was unlucky at times. He could have, scored 1 or 2 goals for us. Gabriel too was unlucky. I think it was, in my opinion, it was only Merino that came off the bench and looked like he was going to make, it was going to affect the game. Gabriel Jesus, I don't even dare get me started on that one. We criticize Gyökeres, we criticize him so much, but this guy comes in and he just dances around, falls down. Come on, you are supposed to be. Where are the mentality monsters of this team? Where are they? Where are the mentality monsters of this team? Some players want it more than others, and I think that there's an important job for Andrea Beta to do. If we go this season trophyless, or we underperform this season, picking up what we're not supposed to pick up, there needs to be a filtering of, you sift those players out. I don't care whose name pops up. I don't care who it is. I have zero sentimental attachment, emotional attachment to any of these players. You can fire and hire anybody. Yes, because I'm tired as a fan. I am tired. I cannot do it anymore. Kidode, why? Why? What nonsense. I've never, after a game, try to set up a camera and do a rant like this, especially when we lose. I always try to calm down and try to be objective. But this game, I was so angry. I was so pissed. I had to do this immediately. So you see the raw, unfiltered, undiluted, reaction. What the hell? What the hell? Don't come, if you are going to come to my comment section and be telling me that, oh, but we are still first in the league, we are still leading Man City with 7 points. Okay, this, yada, yada, yada. I will block you. That's just the truth of the matter. I will block you because you are an enemy of progress. Especially if you are an Arsenal fan, you are and you have not learned. We have bottled worse point gaps before. We have bottled 8-point leads before. Go and check it. We have bottled 8-point gaps before to Man City. Regardless of whatever it is that they are doing. They've just signed Maguire. If that guy settles in that team and that Ruben Diaz comes back, because he's going to come back soon, Just Vadio is going to come back. And when they come back and they start playing, that's when you will know that, oh, Nottingham Forest away, you should have won that game. Because guess what? We are still going to the Etihad. We are still going to the Etihad. And whether you like it or not, this Manchester United game coming up next weekend, it is not an easy fixture. It's going to be a tricky fixture. Because now they have new manager bounce. They are not playing during midweek. They have 1 week of rest. So the energy that you thought that they dispensed in the game against Man City, guess what? They are bringing times 2 of that energy towards at the Emirates. And we are coming off of for playing at Europe. Who knows whether we're going to win that game or we're going to do so in Inter Milan. You need to look at things in perspective and, and do things right. Yes, my only issue with Arteta for this game was starting Odegaard. If he had known that was the kind of stupid performance that you would drop, you should have started easy. And Arteta, you need to grow some balls. Odegaard, it was clear from the first 25 minutes that he was not in that game. He did not have any intention to show up. You should have subbed him off to make a statement and tell these guys that anybody that is going to fuck up my plans of winning the league, you are going to be ostracized. He did not do that. You let that guy play almost 60 minutes. You let him almost play 60 minutes. In fact, I don't know what else to say. If you bottle this league, I will not be a laughing stock. I will not, and I repeat, I will not. Let it be clear. Let this video be an evidence that I said it and I warned you guys. I want to be proven wrong, but I'm warning you guys. What nonsense. If you like this content, please just like, share, subscribe. It's not every day we get reactions like this. I'm just so pissed. I'm so angry, man. So angry. But yeah, thank you so much. Share your comments. What do you think of the game? Do you think my criticism of Odegaard is too harsh? Or you think there were other players that didn't turn up that should have turned up? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and then we'll see in the next episode. Hopefully we win against Inter Milan and then we're able to do one against our rivals Manchester United. But trust me, with this kind of performance, like I said, I don't want to be reactionary, but no, I don't want to hear, oh, these games happen. No. You have to put into context what happened during the game. If you draw a game and you give your best as a team, I will understand that. You can't draw a game playing the way you played, being lackadaisical about things, and expect me to say, oh, games like this happen. You know the craze. No, you will not get that from me. Never, ever. Thank you.